Have you ever walked past a mirror, caught a quick glimpse of your reflection, and thought, just for a moment, when did I start looking so tired? I'm not talking about the number on a scale. I'm talking about that strange downward heaviness that seems to creep in after 60. We've all heard the so-called rules. Keep it short, keep it practical, and whatever you do, don't try to stand out. But here's what the beauty industry has been keeping quiet. A poorly chosen haircut is like draping yourself in an oversized coat. It buries your energy, dims your glow, and honestly adds years you simply haven't earned. Today, we're leaving those outdated rules behind. We're exploring 5 expert-approved, research-informed haircuts that don't just mask the signs of aging. They actually use the science of light, lift, and structure to pull the focus straight to your eyes and your smile. This isn't about turning back the clock to your 20s. It's about stepping into the most luminous, lifted version of the woman you are today. Let's find the cut that was made for you. Cut 1. The Softened Pixie with Crown Volume. This is not your average wash-and-go crop. The Softened Pixie is a sophisticated piece of hair architecture, carefully designed to work with the natural shifts in facial structure that come with age. After 60, the soft tissue of the face gradually begins to descend. A flat or blunt haircut only reinforces that direction, leaving the overall look feeling heavy and fatigued. The Softened Pixie operates on an entirely different principle: vertical displacement. By keeping the sides and neckline tapered and close, while building height and broken texture at the crown, we naturally redirect the eye upward toward the forehead and eyes. Here's what to look for technically. First, the crown lift. The crown is the apex of your skull, and adding just 1 to 2 inches of textured, airy volume there creates a taller, more elongated silhouette. One that subtly suggests better posture and a longer-looking neck. Second, the ear reveal. Allowing a small portion of the ear to show, or letting just a soft wisp of hair fall near it, interrupts the width of the face. This is particularly effective if you feel your face has become rounder, or has lost some of its former definition. Ask your stylist to point cut using the tips of the shears rather than slicing a clean line. This introduces what's called negative space between the strands, giving the hair movement and an airy, effortless quality rather than a solid static shape. If you're experiencing thinning at the temples or along the part line, a very common concern in our 60s, the Softened Pixie gives your stylist the opportunity to sweep hair forward and slightly upward over those areas. The result looks deliberate and polished, never like you're hiding something. There's also a deeper message this cut sends. It communicates confidence. You are not concealing yourself behind a veil of hair. You are putting your favorite features front and center. At home, skip the heavy pomades or stiff waxes. Instead, apply a light volumizing mousse to damp hair, and use a small round brush to lift and direct the crown hair up and slightly back. That lift will hold beautifully throughout the day. Cut 2. The Body, the Collarbone Bob. If the Softened Pixie is the bold, sporty roadster of haircuts, the Body, our affectionate shorthand for the collarbone tickler, is the elegant European luxury sedan. Polished, refined, and guaranteed to turn heads whether you're walking into a morning meeting or an evening soiree. Let's leave the chin-length bob in the past where it belongs. For women in their 60s, the chin area can feel like a vulnerable zone. Gravity tends to make itself at home there over time. But the collarbone? The collarbone is eternally elegant. It is one of the most graceful parts of the female body at any age. A cut that lands precisely at the collarbone creates a natural horizontal anchor that draws the gaze downward, away from the jawline, and toward the lovely line of the neck and shoulders. Think of it as a built-in pedestal for your favorite statement necklace or a beautiful silk scarf. The true body is never just a blunt chop at the collarbone. To give it that signature movement, your stylist should incorporate internal ghost layers. Layers cut into the underside of the hair that remain completely invisible from above. Think of them as the internal support structure of a beautiful building. They provide swing, body, and a soft kick at the ends without making the hair look thin or wispy at the tips. This is the crucial difference between a bob that falls flat against your neck and one that has gorgeous, effortless movement. The collarbone length also works beautifully to soften any concerns about neck definition, which naturally changes as we age. The hair provides a soft, blurred backdrop that makes the skin appear smoother and more rested by comparison. When styling, resist the urge to flat iron everything poker straight. that can read as stiff and aging. Instead, use a wide-barrel curling iron to add a soft outward or inward flip at the ends. It's the detail that makes all the difference. Remember the body rule. If it rests on your shoulders, it's just a bob. If it grazes the collarbone, it's a body. And the body is where the magic lives. Cut 3. The internal layered mid-length. This section is a love letter to every woman who has been told she should cut her hair short just because she crossed a certain birthday. We are here to say, keep the length. Just lose the weight. The truth is, long hair doesn't age us. Heavy, lifeless, one-length hair does. When hair hangs as a single unbroken curtain with no internal movement, it creates literal downward drag on the face. Fine lines become more visible. Features look pulled. The whole face seems to sag slightly in its presence. The internal layered mid-length is the elegant, science-backed answer to this problem. It allows you to preserve feminine length while completely eliminating the visual heaviness that holds you back. Unlike the choppy, face-framing layers that were popular decades ago, internal or ghost layers are cut into the midsection of the hair, tucked beneath the smooth outer surface where they remain invisible. Their job is to quietly remove the excess bulk hiding underneath, creating space and air between the strands. When you walk, when you move, the hair responds with a youthful, healthy bounce rather than simply swaying like a heavy pendulum. This is also a smart solution for women whose hair texture has shifted with age, becoming more porous, slightly coarser, or prone to frizz. Surface layers in these hair types often look frayed or fly away. Internal layers keep the outside perfectly smooth while providing the volume and movement underneath that makes the hair look thick and vibrant. The ideal length for this cut sits roughly 2 to 3 inches below the collarbone, long enough to be swept into a chic low bun or a sophisticated French twist, yet short enough not to overwhelm a smaller frame. For styling, avoid tight curls produced by a small barrel iron. Instead, use a flat iron or a large wand to create a soft, sweeping S-wave moving away from the face. This opens up the cheekbones beautifully and gives the hair the appearance of naturally healthy, full-bodied thickness. Cut 4. The soft fringe. If there is one single haircut element that functions as a true game-changer for women over 60, it is this one. In salon circles, a well-executed soft fringe is half-jokingly referred to as the stylist's non-surgical facelift. And once you understand the mechanics, you'll see exactly why. As the years pass, many of us become increasingly aware of forehead lines, or the vertical crease that appears between the brows. The instinctive response is often to reach for heavier coverage makeup. The problem is that foundation and concealer naturally settle into those lines throughout the day, making them appear deeper rather than softer. The soft fringe takes an entirely different approach. Instead of filling the lines, it simply and beautifully removes them from view. A fringe that schemes the top of the eyebrows introduces a clean horizontal line that functions as a frame for the eyes. The viewer's attention is guided instantly to your gaze, one of the most expressive and ageless features you have. The forehead and its concerns simply disappear from the conversation. What to avoid? The blunt, heavy, across-the-board cut that belongs on a 5-year-old. That style pushes every feature downward and reads as severe rather than youthful. What to ask for instead? The bottleneck fringe. This is the gold standard for women in their 60s and beyond. It is shorter through the center and curves gracefully longer as it approaches the cheekbones, echoing the shape of a bottle's neck. Those longer side edges blend seamlessly into the layers of the hair, softening the outer eye area and illuminating the cheekbones in the most flattering way. There's another practical benefit. As the hairline thins, a concern many women share, a soft fringe brings hair forward from further back on the scalp, creating the convincing illusion of a much denser, fuller mane right at the front, exactly where eyes land first. And for those worried about daily styling, here's the real secret. You only need to style the fringe. The rest of your hair can be in a simple clip or low ponytail, and a perfectly blown fringe makes the entire look appear carefully polished. Use a medium round brush, direct the hair downward first, then sweep side to side to break any natural growth pattern. The result is smooth, flat, and gorgeous. Cut 5. The asymmetrical graduated bob. This final cut is for the woman who still reaches for a bold lip, still turns heads when she walks into a room, and has absolutely no intention of blending into the background. The asymmetrical graduated bob is the statement haircut for the woman over 60 who wants to look current, compelling, and completely herself. Here's something most people don't realize. As we age, our faces naturally become slightly less symmetrical. Perfectly even, blunt haircuts can inadvertently draw attention to those subtle shifts in balance. Asymmetry, by contrast, is an artistic solution. When one side is cut slightly longer than the other, the eye is given a diagonal line to follow. And a diagonal line always reads as modern, dynamic, and intentional. It's the same principle used in forward-thinking fashion and contemporary architecture. The graduated element refers to the back of the cut, where the hair is stacked slightly shorter and builds in length toward the front. At the nape, clearing the hair away from the neck reveals that long, graceful line that is one of the most elegant features of the female silhouette. At the front, the longer pieces perform like soft contouring. They hug the jaw and create a defined, sculpted edge in exactly the area where we often feel we've lost sharpness. This cut is especially stunning on silver, white, or salt and pepper hair. The varied lengths across the asymmetrical shape catch light differently throughout the day, showcasing the natural dimension and highlight within gray tones in a way that makes the hair look rich and intentional rather than faded. There's also an undeniable cool factor. An asymmetrical cut quietly signals that you are someone who follows what's happening in the world of style, and then elegantly adapts it to your own refined aesthetic. A beautiful way to wear it. Tuck the shorter side neatly behind one ear, revealing a cheekbone and the sparkle of an earring. The longer side falls as a soft, slimming curtain on the other. 2 looks in one. At the end of the day, a haircut is so much more than the strands left on a salon floor. It's the way you feel when you catch your reflection unexpectedly in a shop window. It's the quiet confidence that comes when your hair finally matches the vitality and energy you carry inside. We've explored 5 ways that geometry, light, and a touch of beautiful rebellion can lift your features and transform your reflection. But the deepest lift always comes from within. Whether you fall in love with the bold asymmetrical bob, or feel drawn to the timeless elegance of the body, remember this. Looking your best at 60, 70, and beyond isn't about chasing a younger version of yourself. It's about becoming the most radiant, polished, fully present version of the woman you are right now. You have spent decades gathering your wisdom. Let your hair announce to the world that you are just hitting your stride. If today's video gave you a fresh way of seeing yourself, please hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of women who know that style has absolutely no expiration date. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 cuts made your heart say that's the one? Or is there a feature you've been struggling to work with? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single message. This is Timeless Wisdom Path, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay radiant.